so the first step in our Snickers Crackle cake bar is we are going to go ahead and put the sugar in the pan that's been warmed already. And we are going to melt the sugar in the pan. This will take some time, but it's okay. We have all the time in the world, especially as teachers, since we have the summers off. So we're gonna let it melt and we'll be back in a bit once it's started to melt. Stay tuned. As you can see, it has started to melt slightly. So we're just going to continue allowing our sugar to melt. And then we are going to go ahead and mix, continue mixing it and put in our next ingredient. Stay tuned. All right, so we have some melted sugar here. And it's getting there, you guys. It's getting there. I'm getting excited because the next step is we're going to be putting some butter into this scrumptious mixture. And if you can use a non-stick pan, that would save you so much time. If you can. But if you can't, then use what you have. All right, stay tuned. All right, you guys, the sugar has melted. Now what we're going to do is we are going to incorporate our butter into the mix. So I'm just going to place the butter in here slightly, and it's nice and warm. It's like room temperature butter, you guys. Oh my gosh, you see how quick it's melting in there? Like room temperature. Look at that. Oh man, we're gonna mix that in here. Oh man, that butter is ready. It's ready. So we ain't got time to mess around. I don't know about you, but we are not messing with this mixture. That is what it's saying right here. We're gonna put this, lower this slightly because this butter is ready. Let's go, butter. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Gonna let it get in there. Mix. Hot butter in there. Cool. Wow. Listen. All right, stay tuned. All right, now we're going to incorporate the heavy cream, like so, into our mixture. And then we're going to mix it up, like so. Let it mix, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, so it looks like it's been fully mixed. What we're going to do is we're going to set it aside for about 20 minutes and wait till it cools, and then we'll move on to the next step. Stay tuned. All right, so while the caramel is cooling, we are going to take our peanuts and we're going to roast them. And these are actually going to go into the caramel itself. So here's some peanuts here. Here are the rest. We're going to go ahead and toast them. We'll have to mix them here and there. But for the most part, I mean, it's where they're just roasting. So, question, what is your favorite peanut dessert, peanut caramel dessert? I would have to say that my favorite peanut caramel dessert would have to be, like those peanut caramel pies, the chocolate peanut caramel pies that you typically buy at one of those boutique type of bakeries. That's my favorite, hands down. But this might be my new favorite. Can't wait to try it. Stay tuned. All right, so the caramel has in fact cooled down. We have our peanuts here. I actually kind of toasted them slightly darker than typical, but it's okay. It still tasted pretty good. So we're just gonna put most of them in here and leave some for the crust. Oh, probably take some of it out because the crust needs it. Yeah, we don't wanna, okay. Maybe a little more. Okay, maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so back in session. We're gonna go ahead and mix this in the pan. This is gonna go on the bottom. This is gonna be the bottom layer. Cannot wait. Let's continue to mix. All right, stay tuned. All right, now we have our chocolate chips. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave for about 1 minute and move on to the next step. Stay tuned. All right, so the chocolate has been melted. Look at this ooey gooey goodness. And then what we're going to do, I will show you. We're gonna put it aside and move on to the next step. Stay tuned. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the water and put our gelatin in the water. And we're going to mix this up slightly, like so. Thoroughly, not slightly. All right, perfect. And then from there, we're going to let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can about gel. And then move on to the next step. Stay tuned. Look at that jelly. And look on the inside. This is actually one of my favorite cups. And it says, think on these things. Philippians 4:8. Whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable. If anything excellent or praiseworthy, that's what we're supposed to be thinking about. So it's a great reminder to just make sure we think of things that are all those things that are above. All right, stay tuned. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our peanut mixture and peanut and caramel mixture, and we're going to put it on the bottom of this pan. Now I did take some clear wrap and I put it on the bottom so it would be easy for us to remove it once it's solid. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in the bundt pan like so. Look at that goodness, and you guys will be able to see it soon. Look at this. All right, okay, it's looking so good, you guys. All right, almost to the finish line. Okay, all right, that looks so good. All right, look at that. That's the bottom. Let me fix that a little bit. And then now we're gonna work on the second layer. All right, stay tuned. Okay, so our gelatin is gelatin, and now we're going to go ahead and place this in the oven, the microwave for 1 minute, and then we're going to pour it into the chocolate. Stay tuned. Now we're going to pour our gelatin into the chocolate like so. There we go. And we are going to go ahead and mix this up. Mix, and then stay tuned. All right, the next step in our next layer filling, we have some cream cheese, and we're going to put our powdered sugar in our cream cheese. I'm using my KitchenAid mixer right here. And we're going to go ahead and mix this up until it's pretty much fluffy, and then stay tuned. All right, the next step is we're going to take our chocolate gelatin mixture, put it into our powdered sugar and cream cheese mixture, and go ahead and mix it in until it's fully mixed. All right, stay tuned. Let's go ahead and mix it. There we go. Mix it until it's fully mixed, and we'll be back. Stay tuned. All right, now we have our heavy whipping cream. We're going to go ahead and put it in our bowl, our mixing bowl. And then we are going to go ahead and close the lid of our mixing bowl and mix. Stay tuned. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our whipping cream, which is right here, and we are going to go ahead and fold it into our cream mixture, which is the powdered sugar, it is our cream cheese, our chocolate and gelatin mixture. So we're just gonna go ahead and fold it in like so. I'm just gonna go ahead and fold it in. This is so good. Fold it in. We're gonna continue folding, and then when I come back, we'll be all done folding. Okay, stay tuned. All right, so we are done mixing. We're gonna go ahead and put this in the center of on the top of our mix. All right, stay tuned. All right, so here is our mix. We're going to go ahead and put this on the top of it like so. This looks so delicious, you guys. All right, put it on the top like so. We're just gonna go and smooth it around soon. Put it like that. Oh man, this is looking so good, you guys. Just gonna go around and do that. I think I made a little bit too much of this mixture, but it's okay. Put it like so. Just gonna go around, make sure it's smooth around the edges. Let me go ahead and get that. smooth around the edges. I'm gonna get a spoon. There we go. All right, let's smooth out those edges around town. Around the town. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna continue doing that. I think we might need to put a little bit more here. Little bit more. Little bit more. Around town. Smooth it. Let's go. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So my second to favorite part of this is the cake top. Now, I went ahead and made the cake top in advance, and I'll give you the exact ingredients that I used. I actually, instead of using cake, I decided to switch it up and do brownie because, I mean, who doesn't love brownie? And it's just like a harder type of surface type of texture, so I decided to go ahead and use brownie. We're gonna go ahead and place that on the top of our mixture like so. Show you like so. We're gonna take our brownie and put it on the top right here like so. Oh man, this is delicious, you guys, delicious. And then we're going to go ahead and cover the top of this with the top of the saran wrap like so, and put it in the fridge for about 40 minutes. All right, stay tuned. Now, I needed to put some extra saran wrap on the top because I was lacking some right in this area. So make sure it's fully covered before you put it in the fridge, okay? All right, stay tuned. All right, so one of the last steps is melting this chocolate. We're gonna put oil in there to add some shine to it right here. So we have the oil in there, and then we're going to melt it for about a minute and then come back. All right, stay tuned. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix the chocolate and the oil together. Oh my goodness, look at this goodness. All right, we're gonna keep mixing and come back. Stay tuned. All right, so what we did was we went ahead and mixed up our chocolate and oil together, and it's pretty much completely mixed together. Jesus. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and I crushed the peanuts with the rolling pin. We put them in here. We might have to add a little bit more. I think we might have to add a little bit more peanuts. So we're gonna go ahead and crush it and mix it some more. We're gonna crush some more peanuts and then add it to our mix. All right, stay tuned. All right, so I did take the cake out of the fridge. I'm taking off the wrap. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to, seems like it's still a little soft for some reason. Yeah, anyways, we're going to put the pan on the top of it, and we're just gonna flip it over like so. Watch. Boop, 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 boop. Like so. All right, are you ready for the final revelation? Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's put this back. All right, so we took our cake out of the fridge and the freezer, excuse me. I put it in the freezer. We're gonna flip it over like so. Take it out. So good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Oh, okay. I see you. Okay. I'm gonna take this off. Oh my. All right, stay tuned. All right, so here's our cake. And it is ready for our chocolate. We're gonna go ahead and put our chocolate on the top of the cake like so. Like so. We're just gonna let it drop. Let's go. All around the cake. Like so. just gonna go ahead and do that. All over our cake. Okay, we'll come back when we're all finished. Stay tuned. All right, fam, here's the final product. Ta-da! Now, I'm gonna go ahead and cut into this goodness. And y'all, it is, oh man, 1 second. Wow, yeah. Okay, we are getting in there. All right, stay tuned. All right, you guys, here's the final product. Ta-da! So I would let this defrost before you actually cut into this, because it did take me some time to actually cut into this deliciousness. And I did cut it. Here is the slice I cut it into, or I cut into, not cut it, don't make no sense. And so, all right, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to try it. Let's put it down right here and try this amazing slice, this amazing Snicker bar delight. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. So good. I'm going in for seconds. Like I said, y'all, you need to let it defrost, because I was just too excited to get it into go into this that I didn't even let it defrost completely. So there we go. Still good. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna let it defrost. But honestly, deliciousness. This is like my new favorite Snickers cake. Oh my gosh, deliciousness. Well, if you like what you're seeing, please like, share, and subscribe. Remember, we are going to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year, but we need your help. Until next time, always remember, life's better well seasoned. Bye.